Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Драгон, и сегодня я решил начать съемки Max Payne 3. Все-таки игрушка очень интересная. Что же, я начну? Да, начать новую игру. Так, средний. Отлично. Так, что мы видим? Да, вот он. Да, игра английская. Так что, как вам сказать? Некоторые диалоги я не смогу быстро прочитать.
This place is great, really comfortable.
Неплохое местечко, весьма уютное. Вот Rockstar представляет, это он какой-то зашел в какой-то дом, хату свою. Больше нужно что делать, да?
Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely.
Я помолчу как?
Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely more my style than Panama, or Hoboken, I guess. No, if I'm honest, I just got kind of bored of boozing.
Тебе же нельзя
I mean,
пить, ты же
once in a
профессиональный
while, not all
убийца.
the time.
Он еще и таблетки хавает.
It wasn't
дурак.
doing me any favors. Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited. Really. I really needed a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life, just like you said. Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk.
Фотографии не показали. А? Что за фигня?
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
It's scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. We better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Ha! Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin lookalike.
О, дурак. Видели, да? Как он танцует? Фу.
Excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
É, qual a figa?
What was that? You know what the fuck that was? Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second. And now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. Got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about. Trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl.
Whoa! Да я прямо киллер, ё-моё.
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo.
Как-то вроде можно брать две волны, что ли? Одна. О, нихрена.
She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped, not about to be thrown off it.
Вот это, я как понимаю, была аптечка. О, сыграть на рояль.
It wasn't the time, and I was still a little rusty. But the tune was coming together. Just as this new start of mine was about to come to a shuddering halt. Sooner or later, I'd have to go out there and see what was happening.
Ну, вроде-то чуть-чуть нет, да? Ну ладно, побежали.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Парень, ты не в GTA-шке! Ты не выживешь! Ничего себе! Вау, нифига ему так трудилось, жестко. О, я же говорил, график офигенно, вот смотрите. Он тут показывает, как он мокрый. А то обычно залезешь, это вообще в играх. В воду выйдешь из них, как и был сухим, так и останешься. Ногам. Типа мокрый.
Tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Так-то он уже стал. Минус один. О, как получилось. Давай, давай. Жол к веры.
I'd done them enough favors. I didn't need to give them more of a head start.
Superhero. Да, неплохо. Давайте, козла этого прострелим. Ты чё, козёл? Типа, на над бежал, да? Сейчас засрать. Я в настройках же ковырялся. Поставил вроде специфический прицел, видите? Схавай пулю, парень.
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive, almost as much as I did.
Давай. Ну выходи. Вот такая вот фигня идет. Это, короче, когда жизнь кончается.
Once I opened the door, I'd actually have to come up with a plan.
Получается, использует аптечку автоматически. О, враг убито. О, круто, я 100 врагов убил. Только еще играл. Так, я пробую. Тестировал видео, да что, такая вот фигня. Вот, и получается...
The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap. Once Bronco was out the door, all bets were off. I had to keep moving.
Отлично! Макс, на помощь!
Rodrigo!
Rodrigo! I'm here!
Молодец, парень.
Everything is okay.
Ай! Больно же, мужик. Это мужику внутри.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come on. It's okay.
Смотри, как он остался жив. Ты же его вообще прикончил.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão!
Можете
Continua
пропустить,
dando
там мне
multas.
скучно.
Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado.
Как
Vamos!
видите, тут получается в игре очень хорошо
Chama uma ambulância!
заострили внимание на сюжете, менее чем на игре.
Fuck.
Чё?
Did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
Yes. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff. Politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home, too. Come on.
Ну, это можем пропустить? Пожалуйста. Ну, блин. Неплохие красочи, парень.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
Расслабиться и забыть. Нифига тебя ушатало, парень. Ты не пей больше. О, чувак, да ты пить не умеешь. И лучше не пей.
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Что там он сказал? Я не транслейтер. Давай, правильно, завались спать. Глава 2. Полный отстой. Я согласен. Вторник следующей недели, 23:30.
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get into a lot of scrapes, man!
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom! It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny!
Thank you, Max.
I don't know what I would do without my sister. Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister. Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde!
Спасибо, парень.
I love this place. E aí, Zé Carioca, falou, brother. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Да, это очень интересно, да, вот как будто сидишь и фильм смотришь, только графика игровая и все.
Você lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know Anna.
Неплохой музон! Весьма неплохой. Ой, благие.
Nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booking it best.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, nem precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What are you fucking doing, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You want to listen to advice from me, amigo?
Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you?
Он сказал моя нига. А, нифига. Он же вообще не нига.
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Эй, засранцы, опустите их! Блин, Максим как-то бухой совсем. Разбег! Holy shit. Съел, да? Съел! Вкусно! Я тоже думал, что это было вкусно.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time. I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toes.
Хорошая аптечка.
Who was I trying to kid? I was behind the pace a decade ago, and the past 10 years hadn't been kind. I was never gonna get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Вот это не видел. Блин. Надо было играть. А не бегать. Засранец. О, нифига себе, прямо между глаз.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that
Это
was
было
no
очень
surprise.
резко.
It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Блин, можно еще...
I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toes.
Не было УЗИ. Вот УЗИ можно. У тебя есть УЗИ?
The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor. There had to be another way out through the VIP lounge. Rich fools love a private exit. Poor bastard's name was Claudio. I found out later he was a pretty big shot soccer player for the Galatians. Some nearly superstar just back from Europe. Usual. Scored goals. The only box he'd be getting into now is the one he'd be leaving in. It was your typical trendy hellhole. A playground for the overpreened and undernourished. Sushi and house music and vodka. A place you don't get through the door unless you're rich, beautiful, or, in this instance, it seemed, a heavily armed psychopath. I remembered there was a patio upstairs. About the only thing I'd managed to clock in that place was the smoking area.
Нет, нет, не поднимай. А, как Ты меня достал. На патронов на тебя засранца не жал. Фига я его изрешетил. Я прямо зверь. С мной лучше не связываться, блин. Так, нам по телефону, короче, поговорим.
Son of a bitch.
Вау! Еще одна ачивка. Все. Усунули. Блин, поздно. Кто меня стрелял? Ой, давай. Это засранец. На тебя, лосы! Чего всех телевизоров? Еще улика.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Anderson.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break.
Chega! Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema,
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Да я злой. Лучше меня парень сегодня не злить.
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gate crashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
А дальше было все по-другому. Ох, нифига, я птичку принял, зачитал.
The one thing I had in common with the clientele of this trendy hellhole, some shared habits. They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it. What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Pelo amor de Deus!
All I said!
Пошли, Ватсон.
Come on! Jesus, Max! I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes! What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us. Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls and Marcelo, but he's here now.
Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just the guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober. Hey, look, there they are.
Quick, get after them! Are you crazy? We can't just leave her! Max, you gotta do something! Come on! Get the rifle back there!
Taking a run for it.
Hey, hold on! Bring it around!
Move, you're gonna lose her.
He's got her! Kill that son of a bitch!
Ai, meu Deus!
Прикольно.
Max, shoot that bastard!
Как я угадал? Ты чё?
Don't worry, I see her!
He's headed for the roof!
Gotta get around this thing!
How is this getting around it? Ay, meu Deus! Oh, look, there she is there!
Prometendo.
She's gonna kill her, Max! Do something!
Oh, shit! She's headed inside, Passos. Get us down there!
Right, I'm headed to the helipad!
Shit.
Stop! Look out!
Max! Max!
Не падай! Все, игра целая, не надо падать. Они трясины.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso!
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review. This was it was Giovanna's necklace. I had to hope the rest of her was still intact.
Блин, тут должны быть аптечки. Сейви ход.
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Vasos, where is he? Is he okay?
Need to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Raul!
Giovanna!
Raul!
What the hell are you doing? Giovanna! Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passo's was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
Это было очень круто. Ты опять да? Окей. Не надо жрать, ну хотя пофиг, жри. Нифига сейчас как штырит его, наверное. Он еще и дурак запивает вискарем. Да, ничего не скажешь. Ну ты прямо рембо, ё-мо. А, кровища пошла, нифига себе.
Well, what choice do we have? We have never paid out ransoms before.
Что-то среда.
But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... Well, we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
На тебя точит зуб. Большой нига.
People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now, what have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
Спасибо. Ну это мы, короче, прилетели на футбольное поле, типа деньги передать. Вот они, короче, пришли.
Ei, vocês aí parados, filho da puta!
Here they come.
Parado aí! Bota essa arma no chão!
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora!
Slow, slow, slow.
Não faça nada, estúpido! Me mostra o dinheiro!
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra, depressa!
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem!
Easy boy. А, за что? О, ну Максимку в руку жахнули.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, then I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. There's got to be a first aid kit around here somewhere.
Ё-моё, ему
I'd been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message, trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast. Man. At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Come on, Max, you can do this, come on!
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on, I think he went this way.
So this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Still with me back there, brother?
Calma, Nico.
Hold on! Wait here a second!
Not a problem.
Que porra você tá fazendo, meu?
О, мы чё,
Whoa. Looks like I missed all the fun.
You see there, Grandpa?
Дедуля. Сам ты дедуль. Это же
Come on.
Макс Пейн.
I'm getting flashbacks to that wedding we worked in Aruba.
Yeah, back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job. Dumb sport.
Hey, careful, my friend. That's blasphemy in this town.
О,
You okay, bro?
Never better. Whose idea was this anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. Is it bad?
Could be a lot worse.
Here.
Thank you.
Right. Here we go. Put the sleeve on, come on. All right, don't be a pussy.
So what now?
We make sure that the right clowns get the money.
Who the hell do you think that was? Tried to gate crash our little wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Sao Paulo, brother. Could be anyone.
Anyone with access to high-powered sniper rifles and trained killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great. So what now, Einstein?
Well, I guess we get these Comando Sombra their money and make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she won't come back in such good shape.
Caralho, mano, não faço ideia, foi uma cilada, cara. Nós precisamos sair daqui, vamos vazar, vamos, vamos! Onde é a saída?
Come on, come on!
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda! Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa ideia de estar?
прямо в жопу! Это ужасно.
It's clear. Come on, move!
Am I the button pusher?
Yeah. You're so good at it.
Да ясен пень, чё.
Good job.
Работа всегда хорошая.
Just another day at the office, huh?
You should have known this wouldn't end well.
Didn't even begin well. It was hardly a textbook hostage exchange.
I guess I must have skipped that class.
Стадион, да и...
Okay, come on. Let's go.
Чё, подустал.
How's he going?
What do we got here?
Does he have the money?
No? But he might be able to tell us what the fuck is going on.
Seu filho da puta! O que aconteceu lá embaixo? Quem nos atacou?
Heads up. Here come his friends. Something tells me we're heading in the right direction.
Все один делаю. Нафиг тебя вообще взяли.
We're wasting time, man.
Son of a bitch!
You okay?
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
You know there's no one shooting at us, right? Okay, let's go.
It didn't sound like we were the only ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room.
Вот все. Вода.
In there.
Прикольная вода надо.
Não, aqui, por aqui. Essa porta aqui, fecha essa porta depressa.
Que pariu!
Ei, peraí, não me deixa aqui sozinho! O que, seu viado do caralho? Cadê a porra do dinheiro?
Eu vou ter uma bala na sua cabeça, filha da puta! Hein? Hein, morre, favelado, filha da puta!
Eles devem ter ido por aqui.
They seem nice enough.
Sai! Vamos, pega os caras!
Were they cops?
You tell me. I don't think so.
Tá fugindo,
Caralho, porra! Puta que pariu!
Come on. They're going after the cash. I've had enough of these fools.
Pega!
Ой.
Ai, meu Deus!
Você é um cara muito...
А! Убиваю! Я еще хотел. Так вообще интересно. Аптечку мне подарите.
Max, come here.
A little late to be giving him his last rites, don't you think?
Look at this blackjack. This is high-end gear. These guys are seriously financed.
Ты дурак, да?
know
Ты
this.
с трупом
I'll get
говоришь.
you one for Christmas. Come on, let's keep moving.
We've still got a sniper on us.
We'll deal with him first. I only got one shoulder left.
There's no time. The money will be long gone. We gotta stay on the guy with the bag.
I might have written the book on dumb ideas, but Passos sure wasn't afraid to quote from it.
Marshall! Look out!
Козёл. Все, капец, да. Кончились патроны. Как я мог?
I didn't give a damn about the money, but I knew what would happen to Fabiana if the wrong people got paid.
Asshole! Козёл.
Here's the one. Favelado serrano precisa aprender que não está acima das regras.
A polícia não faz nada, os políticos não fazem nada. O que eles esperam?
Нет, что там происходит? Да, это уже...
Estão dizendo fazer perder do lado ou alguma coisa. Nada. Esse lugar é um labirinto.
Vamos por esse lado.
Seu nome tá escrito aqui nessa bola, seu puto!
Looks clear. Let's move while we got the chance.
If it was good enough for a professional athlete, it was good enough for me. The smell in this place reminded me of how long it had been since I'd had any food. A drinker eats when he's loaded. A real drunk eats when he's not. It was time to introduce our sniping pal to something more intimate and short range.
O dedo dele não entrou no gatilho! Ele é gordo, capacete! Você vai morrer antes de mim, filho da puta! Vai lá, começa a rezar! Eu vou enfiar essa granada no seu rabo, desgraçado!
Последний патрон. Как мне?
That guy was getting annoying.
How the hell did they know about the exchange?
This is Sampa, bro. That kind of cash doesn't stay quiet for long. And these kids like expensive toys. Here, put this on.
Что это?
A better chance if we split up.
Almost looks like we know what we're doing.
Плохая волына, мужичок.
Don't speak too soon, brother.
Passa a grana, seu filho da puta! Vai!
Looks like it's coming from the stands.
Parado aí, filho da puta!
Shit, they got the guy with the bag.
Aí, se você fugir de novo, eu atiro no seu rabo!
Stay here. Cover me. I'll go after him.
Hey, keep your headset on.
Look, I'll deal with the guys on the other side of the fence. You take the others.
You say.
Ни хрена себе. Было очень эпично. Нет, все-таки не так. Пойдем по-другому. Как так? Ну, я